When you realize that life is finite, you become clear of all of a sudden who and what's important in your life. Shrink the time, you increase the focus. You increase the time, the focus just goes out the window. Who are the biggest energy consumers in the world? People and things are two of the biggest consumers of energy. And people and things also give you energy. But since the subject is vast and time is finite, let's just look at people and look at the people that consume our energy and how we can actually deal with these people. I call these people energy vampires. Have you ever had the experience of being with someone and spending 10 minutes with them and then walking away and going, oh my God, that was exhausting, all right? That's an energy vampire. That's what vampires do. They bite you and they suck the life out of you, right? How do you know if someone's an energy vampire? Well, we need to either judge or evaluate. What's the difference between judging and evaluating? Judging is this. I'm at a party in New York City, at a penthouse, there are 200 people in there. A guy walks in the front door wearing white shoes, a purple suit, cane, wearing a top hat. He's got a big chain with a clock hanging off his chest. I look at him from across the room and I go, he's a pimp drug dealer for sure. That's judging, right? I didn't even get to know him and I just judged. Evaluation is this. Evaluation is, if I had 50 meetings with John over a period of 2 years, 49 of them I walked away from and I went, oh my God, that was exhausting. It's safe for me to evaluate that John is an energy vampire. So for me, I prefer to evaluate than to judge. So once you've evaluated that someone's an energy vampire, what next? How do you deal with an energy vampire? But before we go to how do we deal with an energy vampire, I have a question for you. How many of you have an inherent energy vampire in your life? That's an amazing amount. For every joule of energy that they take from you, that's 1 joule less of energy you could have invested into the someone or something that you love. This is the way you need to look at it. It's actually the highest form of selfless service. If you allow someone to take energy away from you and use it for negative purposes, then you're denying the people and things that truly matter in your life, that energy that you could have invested in them. How do you treat energy vampires? We practice the art of being affectionately detached. It's a phrase that my guru coined, affectionate detachment, but always kind, gentle, sincere, and loving towards them. How does that translate to real life? To be affectionately detached is not to engage with someone you have considered or evaluated to be an inherent energy vampire. Energy is a finite resource, and we really have to be wise in how we direct it in our life to create what we want. Take all the tools that I've shared with you, apply it one at a time in your life. Take one thing from this talk that really resonated with you and start applying it. If it's concentration, if it's giving someone your undivided attention, then start with that first.
Yeah, you mentioned something too about energy, and you gave a really good visual. For people like me, that's really helpful to be able to kind of wrap my brain around how to focus and channel the energy correctly, and where, and you talked about different parts of the brain and how that, sort of lights up that area. Can you kind of go into that a little bit?
Yeah, so my guru had a beautiful saying, and it said, where awareness goes, energy flows. So in a simple analogy, I always tell people to look at awareness as a glowing ball of light. So imagine your mind as a vast space, and your awareness is a glowing ball of light that's floating through the mind, and you can control where it goes. And there's different areas of the mind. There's an angry area of the mind, there's a healthy area of the mind, there's a science and sex and food and photography. And if your awareness is going to a particular area of the mind, that's where energy is flowing, because where awareness goes, energy flows. And energy is like water. If whatever I water will start to grow, right? So if I took a watering can and I watered a garden bed, would the weeds grow or the flowers grow? Both, right? Because water can't tell the difference. Energy works the same way. If I put energy to a particular area of my mind, it will start to grow. So if I want to develop a particular area of the mind, all I need to do is harness my awareness, take it to that area of the mind and hold it there long enough so there's enough energy going to that area, and that area starts to get strengthened. Have you ever met somebody who can get angry so easily?
Yeah.
Like just like that.
Absolutely.
And they like go into a rage, because their awareness is trained to go to the angry area of the mind all the time. And every time awareness goes from here to there, back and forth, it creates a path in their mind, right? Like a long, deep groove that it's so easy for them to go there. And every time awareness goes to the angry area of the mind, where awareness goes, energy flows, it's depositing a little bit of energy there. So after a while, that angry area of the mind is so filled with energy, and energy is magnetic by nature, and that's what starts to draw your awareness there. And it becomes, that angry area of the mind becomes like a giant magnet that can so easily pull awareness to that area of the mind. And that's why those people can get so triggered all the time. And different people cultivate different areas of the mind. Some people are happy. They're always happy. They're always an optimist because that's where their awareness is going. And because awareness goes there, energy flows there, more energy is deposited there. More energy deposited there means more magnetic, which means it pulls awareness there much easier.